Hi everyone, Michael here. So just finished work on my way home. I got a message from white collar promoter Richard Loveday yesterday, and basically he said there's a fighter called Slatcher. They're trying to find him an opponent. So I said, listen, I'll do it. I said straight away, I'm up for it. The fight's in February. But then apparently, so he spoke to Nick Slatcher's trainer, Tank Jarvis. And apparently Tank Jarvis thinks I'm an easy fight. So what's the situation, guys? Do you want to fight me, yes or no? We both boxed on the same card recently. I took on Dan Murphy. I lost the fight. I mean, look, I was winning the fight easy. I mean, if I was to fight Daniel Murphy today, like, basically the mentality I had, I was just messing around too much. I was winning the fight comfortably. Mentally I switched off. And all of a sudden he landed a shot, which I never even saw coming, and he somehow drops me. So, you know, I mean, look, I took that fight on short notice, the bantamweight tournament show, and I mean, look, I took it on short notice. Obviously, I had problems making weight, so I had to use sauna, I had to use steam room. I'm not making this up. I was going in the sauna steam room. I was wearing like 4 t-shirts at a time. Tracksuit, you know, I was wearing a tracksuit, like literally I had like my little hat on, so that was probably part of the problem, and I wasn't particularly fit for the fight. To be honest, maybe I should have just turned it down, but that's not really my mentality. If you say you want to be a fighter, I think you should fight as often as possible. But anyway, going back to you, I mean, look, I lost, you lost, so, you know, you lost to Alfie Connolly, and, you know, on the same night, and your trainer's trying to say you're on a different level to me. You're not, Nick. I mean, I've had 6 white collar fights, you've had 4. So on achievement, we're both the same level. I looked at some of your fights today, and to be honest, I think I'm much better than you, especially if I turn up in actual shape. Last time I didn't really turn up in condition. I didn't really train much, you know, I didn't have a trainer. At the time I was working 6 nights a week, so it was difficult to train as well. So I'm so confident that I can knock you out. I'm willing to offer you and your trainer, your trainer who makes silly comments. I tell you what, I'll give you £500 if you can even go the distance against me. I'm saying I'm going to knock you out. If the fight's a draw, you keep the money. If I win on points, you can keep the £500. Even if I batter you from pillar to post, you can keep the £500. Like, if you can go the distance, I have to knock you out inside the distance. The fight, what you're talking about, 2-minute rounds, I have 6 minutes to knock you out. I know that I can knock you out sparko. If I turn up shape, fit, and look, 100%, I know I'll knock you out. I'm very confident. Well, I wouldn't be putting £500 up. Are you guys confident? Are you willing to put £500? Because I'm 31 now. Look, I've been around boxing. I mean, I haven't boxed in 10 years. I had my first fight in 10 years earlier this year. I took on Kyle Downey, and look, he beat me fair and square. But I hadn't boxed in 10 years, so I just wasn't fit. I wasn't sharp. I turned up with no cornerman, no team. I just had to get some random cornerman on the night. So, but if I'm much stronger and fitter now than I was in October. I've started eating meat again. I haven't eaten meat in 4 years, but I just don't feel as strong as I did when I was back in 2014-15. I say that I punched much harder then. I used to eat meat, so I just, you know, I've started eating meat again. Vegan for 4 years. I'm telling you, if you get in a ring with me in February, I'm gonna knock you out cold. It's either gonna be a knockout, the referee's gonna stop the fight, or your corner gonna chuck the towel in, or you're gonna sit in the corner and you're gonna say, I don't want to go out for the next round. If I can't knock out someone of your caliber, then boxing's not for me. I can knock you sparker, I know I can. And this is not a talk, I don't want to go back and forth doing video after video, so you guys can do a response video, let me know what you think. Are you willing to put £500 of your own money? And if you're not confident in your fighter, we can put £2.50 on the line. Put a packet of crisps if you're not that confident. Bet a couple of marshmallows. but I know that I can knock this kid out. I'm gonna bet £500 I'll knock him out. £500, he's not going the distance. So if this fight doesn't happen, these guys are scared. Like they're ducking. I mean, what can you say? Is that not an excellent offer? Where else are you going to get that kind of offer? Whatever money you make selling from tickets, I mean, whatever, keep that. I'll put £500 out of my pocket. I will put the money into Richard Loveday's bank account. You guys can put £500 in his account as well. And if I can knock you out, I get your 500 quid. If I can't knock you out, you can take my £500. So come on, either you want to do it or you don't. This is the only call out video I want to do. If you want to do a response video, you can do one, but I don't want to keep calling you out. Either you want to fight or you don't. I've got to go now, I've got to catch a train. But if you get in that ring with me in February, I guarantee you're getting knocked out. So if you don't turn up, if you don't want to do it, you guys have bottled it. You're thinking, oh, why is Michael this confident? You know, but I'm telling you, you're nothing special. Like, I watched your fight. You don't really know how to control range. Like when I saw your fight with Alfie Connolly, you sort of stand back. You're waiting for Alfie to lead, and I don't see anything special. You've got no defense. I mean, if I can't knock someone of your caliber out, then boxing's not for me. You know, I'm gonna go play football, play basketball, play tennis. But if I can't knock someone like you out, then boxing's not for me. You know, I can see it. You're nothing special. I'm telling you, I'll knock you sparko. So take the fight, got £500 on the line. If you don't do it, and you know what, yeah, if you don't want to take the fight, I'm going to come to some of your fights and I'll challenge you face to face. Like, if you want to fight or you don't, what are you on about? Oh, Michael's not on our level. What do you mean I'm not on your level? You know, I'm not offended, but, you know, and I'm saying we're both the same level. I'm saying, you know, the last point I'll make, if you're saying I'm not on your level, I've had 6 white collar, you've had 4. If you're saying I'm not on your level, but what is it you've accomplished exactly? Have you knocked in, like, have you had 50 knockouts? I mean, have you won world titles? We're on the same level. And to me, I haven't knocked anyone out yet because I never turn up in shape for my fights. I'm confident. I'm pretty much certain I'll knock you out. You're going to be my first knockout. So if you don't want to do it, that means you're scared of how confident I am in this video. I'll knock you out and I'm willing to put £500 saying I can do it. Let me know.